Welcome to basketball night here at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper, KokomoPerspective.com, and by Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James, along with the master of all things digital, Devin Schott. We're here at Memorial Gym in Kokomo for the 171st meeting between Logansport and Kokomo. Kokomo has a 119-51 record against Logansport all time, the most wins versus any other team they've played. In fact, Kokomo played its first basketball game ever against Logansport in 1916. The Berries won that game by the score of 23-21. It's 98 years ago. How about that? Kokomo comes into the game tonight riding a 5-game winning streak, a 10-6 record, and third place in the NCC. The margin of victory in this winning streak is over 20 points per game. The Wildcats are even more productive with the return of Taylor Persons, out with a knee injury for most of the season. Kokomo has a size advantage tonight, and as we bring in Devin Schott, if the twin towers of Eric Bowen and Demarius Warren continue to dominate inside, it could be a long night for Logansport here.
And to me, that's going to be the key for this Kokomo Wildcat team to really pull away with the victory tonight. Logansport's only got one player listed at 6'5" or higher, so anytime you get that kind of size advantage inside, expect Kokomo to take full advantage of that.
Eric Bowen at 6'6", Demarius Warren 6'5", and their inside game on this big winning streak. And you got to figure Kokomo's won 8 of the last 9. Their last loss came to the defending state champion, the Carmel Greyhounds. And this Kokomo team has improved immensely since that loss to Carmel here at Memorial Gym.
Yeah, since that loss, this Kokomo Wildcat team has not shot the ball under 50% yet. So, I mean, they've just caught fire. And since Taylor Persons returned, we've really seen a step up in defensive intensity and a lot of turnovers each game created by this Wildcat team. And I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We'll talk more about this matchup here in the pregame of our basketball night here at FastPlaySports.com. We'll be right back. We are Fast Play.
Bagwell Events is your local source for flags and flagpoles in many sizes and styles. We are also your local DirecTV and Exceed high-speed internet by satellite dealer. For your moving and storage needs, Bagwell Events is your local neighborhood U-Haul truck and trailer rental agent. We have build-right buildings for your storage needs. We are also a dealer of all-steel carports. For your local business or special event, rent a portable sign to mark the occasion. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop at 1720 Faith Road. That's Bagwell Events.
Hi, I'm Rex Gingrich. The Zero Means Zero Down lease is the best way to get a new vehicle.
And it's only at Button.
We include 15,000 miles per year. That will cost you $30 more per month at other dealers. Our payment includes sales tax, titling fees, and bank fees. Anywhere else, that will cost you $50 more per month.
Button will even include your first month's payment.
Go to ZeroDownLeasingButton.com for all the details.
I'm Tiffany Grant, Managing Broker and owner of Apple Tree Realty. I'm here to invite you to experience what all of our clients experience. Out-of-the-box thinking, enthusiasm, excellence, creativity, caring, a personal touch. We are so pleased that our clients have simply recognized what we believe. You're not a number, you're not even a client, you're a friend. Our goal is to help you achieve your real estate goals. So if you're ready to see what all the fuss is about, call an agent at 765-450-6648.
This is basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective and Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James, along with Devin Schott. As you look at the standings in the NCC going into this weekend's play, things have changed a lot since really the early month of January. We thought Marion was going to have a stronger chance at winning the conference this year, but Richmond's kind of come out and really established a big lead in conference standings. It could be Richmond's year to win the NCC.
Yeah, it just shows you how rich the tradition and competition in this conference truly is. Marion came into this season being a heavy favorite to win the conference, and then Richmond comes out of nowhere. And now we got a mix where the Wildcats are right in the middle of the thick of things right there. So definitely just a discombobulation late in the season. I think it's because all the snow. You see Kokomo right there in the middle at 2-2. So definitely going to be fun test to see Marion and Kokomo right there. I'm anticipating a sectional draw. That'll be a fun matchup to be
Yeah,
at.
that'll be an interesting sectional draw. Will be coming up that last weekend in February. But, in the middle of this whole match, tied for third place is Kokomo and Muncie Central. How about that controversial game back in the mix again? If Kokomo gets the nod in that particular contest, Kokomo would have that third place and, be tied with second, actually, with Marion. So it'll be a much different outcome for sure. But the Cats are on track right now, no doubt about it. And we're getting excited when we talk about what this team's going to be doing when the sectional begins here in the month of March. Hoosier Hysteria. Logansport tonight for Kokomo, and then it's at McCutcheon. Then here in Tipton, we'll have that game here at FastPlaySports. Then the trip to Richmond on February 21st. That could be a real interesting battle. It may not be for a conference championship, probably won't be, but if Kokomo could beat Richmond, that would be a signal to Marion at least that, it's not the same team we played before Christmas, that's for sure. And then Kokomo wraps up at Fort Wayne Northrop. We'll get that sectional draw, and then, of course, Kokomo hosts the sectional tournament that they'll play in. All the Lafayette teams come in here, so does Logansport. So we could see Logansport yet another time here before this 2013-2014 season ends. I'm sure Logansport would love to be facing Kokomo in a sectional championship here at Memorial Gym. More to come in our pregame as we're getting set for this Logansport and Kokomo game tonight. Here is our basketball night on Fast Play Sports is coming up. We are Fast Play.
We're comparing the state-of-the-art X1 platform from Xfinity to the ordinary contraption called Uverse. If you want the X1 platform to recommend a show, just ask it. X1, what should I watch? If you want Uverse to recommend a show, you can ask it too. Uverse, what should I watch? Hello? Uverse? Well, nothing there. X1 recommends shows. Uverse doesn't.
Basketball night, FastPlaySports.com. It's presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. The play that Comcast has with us is our regular time, Sunday nights at 8 p.m., Channel 81 on Xfinity by Comcast is where these games are aired. And, of course, brought to you on the World Wide Web, FastPlaySports.com, linked through KokomoPerspective.com, and, of course, archived right here on our website, FastPlaySports.com. We've got all kinds of interesting things for you. Plus, our download app, download that to your smartphone or any of your devices that you can get that downloaded on, and quick access to FastPlaySports.com. And that graphic come up here and show you just how to do that, but it's pretty simple.
Yeah, allows easy access to all of our content right there on your cell phone. So we don't have the smartphone graphic, as I hear from Rob right now through the headset, but just go to FastPlaySports.com. It'll ask you from your mobile device, would you like to download the application, or simply visit the Android or iTunes Market and type in the words, one word, Fast Play Sports, and you'll find it easily.
Good deal. Keys to the game coming up here in our pregame coverage of this basketball night. Logansport and Kokomo coming up. We are Fast Play.
Kokomo, the place where we have chosen to build our homes and raise our families. The place where we will put down our roots and grow. For some, it's the home of our fathers, steeped in a rich heritage of manufacturing and innovation. The city of firsts. For others, it's an entirely new experience just waiting to blossom. Here, we focus on the quality of life, our parks, our walk paths, our museums and arts pavilion, with bike lanes and trails to keep us healthy, higher education facilities to keep us learning, and public transit systems to keep us moving. Events like the Strawberry Festival, Haynes-Apperson Festival, the Farmers Market, free summer concerts, Rib Fest, the Taste of Kokomo, Oktoberfest, and the New Year's Eve Ball Drop all bring us closer together as a community. This is the community of Kokomo.
Welcome to Creative Financial Center. Our financial advisors look forward to serving you in the financial planning process.
Creative Financial Center is the name of a building dedicated to providing individuals, families, businesses, and organizations with quality financial products, and/or services for the achievement of their goals and objectives through a network of associates committed to serving clients in a Christ-like manner by assisting them in the development of stewardship in their lives, believing that it profits a man nothing to gain the whole world and lose his soul.
We look forward to seeing you.
Since 1948, Haynes Community Federal Credit Union has been here to lend money and serve the folks of our community. If you need a loan, a shopper loan to get ready for the holidays and help old Santa out, a home equity loan for large purchases, or if you need to refinance your mortgage or get a new mortgage loan, stop into Haynes Community Federal Credit Union, 1801 South Park Road in Kokomo, and let's see how we can help you. Check us out on the web at haynesfcu.org. Member NCUA.
Houston was founded in 1939 as a full-service electrical contractor and has grown to fit your growing business needs. Divisions that specialize in home and office automation, NEC phone systems, and smart technologies that will bring you to a new level. Houston Electric generators and compressors will have you prepared in a time of emergency. Houston Signs and Graphic Design Division will help you market your company. Houston, powering innovation since 1939.
Back we are, basketball night here at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and Xfinity by Comcast. Devin Schott, let's look at the keys to this game here tonight, because Kokomo on a 5-game winning streak. Logansport has had a win recently, and what are they going to have to do to stop what Kokomo's been doing? That's scoring a lot of points.
Well, they're really keyed on 3 specific things that this Wildcat team needs to do today to pull out the victory. First is contain Carter Skaggs. Coach's son, he accounts for a lot of the production from this Logansport Berries team. He leads his team in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game. So expect some emphasis on Carter Skaggs specifically throughout this game. Second is control the glass. Obviously, we already talked about the size advantage that the Twin Towers are going to have down low tonight. If Kokomo really wants to control this game, it starts with controlling the glass. And lastly, maintain defensive pressure. As we've seen the past 4 or 5 games, Kokomo has stepped it up defensively, a lot of full court pressure, forcing a lot of turnovers. So expect that early from the Wildcats, like we've seen lately. I expect them to be in pretty much a full court press throughout the entire game.
All right. It's the 10-6 Kokomo Wildcats facing Logansport Berries here from Memorial Gym. Coming up here, we'll have the starting lineups and the game for you. Up next here at FastPlaySports.com, we are Fast Play.
This is my granddaughter, Megan, and this is my daughter, Michelle. We've all purchased our vehicles here at Kokomo Auto World.
They know me, they know my first name, and they go over and beyond for me.
I always return here because of the staff.
No hassle. They have my paperwork waiting for me when I get here, and I jump in my car and I go.
Being a college student, I had a set budget, and Kokomo Auto World worked with me and got me the car that I wanted for a price that I could afford.
I feel like they know me, and they should. I've been coming in here since 1968.
So what's your Kokomo Auto World story? Share it with us on Facebook.
Welding students from the Kokomo Area Career Center helped create a new look for Walter Cross Field.
They actually designed, built, and finished all the benches and screens and lattice work.
Hardest part of the project, the benches, personally, which probably would have been the overhead welds I had to do when I was welding underneath the bench.
It kind of makes me happy, to see that it's out somewhere so people can see it.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. We're glad you're watching here on this Thursday night, the 13th of February. We're presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. We'll take it down to Memorial Gym announcer Terry Downham as we introduce the starting lineups for both Logansport and Kokomo here on the game. Let's listen in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the we would like to welcome you to this 111th season of Kokomo High School boys basketball. the starting lineup for those schools. First are visitors from Logansport. Starting for the 6th senior, number 40, Travis Palmer. And then for the 6'5" junior, number 35, Carter Skaggs. Starting center, the 6'3" senior, number 25, Andrew Longway. At left guard, the 5'10" junior, number 11, Ryan. Correction, a 5'9" freshman, number 15, Matt City. And at the other guard, the 5'8" junior, number 3, A.J. Smith. Head coach of the Berries, Mr. Matt Skaggs, assisted by Matt Kelly, Ryan Levitz, Keith Lefty, and Matt Ryan. Wildcat Raiders, are you ready? It's time to get off your seat and get on your feet. Join us off the front line University 2 and with this, your
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. We're almost ready for tip-off here from Memorial Gym. Devin, you look at this Kokomo team, they have really upped their game here with the 5-game winning streak. You gotta watch out for a Logansport team tonight who has been known to score 73 points. I mean, they've been a scoring team. But when they've lost those big games, their opponents have scored over 87 points. So it could be a scoring fest tonight, or if the Kokomo defense can put them in check like they did against Lebanon last weekend, look out. It could be another 20-point win for Kokomo here tonight. Here we go. The rare instances the Kokomo doesn't win that first jump ball. Logansport with the first possession to begin this game. A.J. Smith has the ball for the Berries, and he'll work it with Matt Jennings, number 15. Bring in number 40, Travis Palmer, and here's the movement of Logansport here to get things started.
Kokomo starting out in the 3-2 defense. We've seen a lot of this last week. They are deadly with this 3-2 defense. You got Demarius Warren, all 6'5" of him at the top of that, so it's very tough for three-point shooters to get shots off. Well, not right there.
Three-pointer to start the scoring for Logansport. There's a sign right there, maybe what we're in for here tonight between these two teams. Here comes Kokomo. Trying to work it inside to Bowen, back outside to the... Oh, we got a foul right away here in the game. Logansport commits that first foul. It's going to be called on number 15, Matt Jennings, for Logansport. First team foul of the game. Taylor Persons under the basket, lays it up and in. Kokomo chooses to answer the opening three by Logansport with an inside basket for two. Logansport with a 1-point lead.
Something we haven't seen yet from Taylor is him really getting out early in the game and getting onto a roll. He's really been slow to get into a rhythm as of late.
Inside, oh, what a leap by Warren. That throws the shot off, and now Kokomo gets the rebound. Here comes Jaron Gray. Inside to Michael Cox, and rolls in. Kokomo gets the lead after that drive to the basket by Michael Cox. 4-3 on our CFD investment scoreboard early in this Logansport at Kokomo game.
Michael Cox, what a great slasher. Gets to the rim at will. And Alan, honestly, in my opinion, if you had to have an MVP for the season right now, my vote goes to Michael Cox.
He certainly has inspired his team and set things up in the absence of Taylor Persons. Another three-point swish for Logansport. Credit Carter Skaggs with that basket for Logansport.
So a little test of how well he can shoot from outside. That can happen all night. Skaggs, a very streaky shooter. He comes in today averaging 21.3 points per game. So Kokomo's going to have to step it up if they want to shut him down.
Cox inside to Demarius Warren, but he can't make the basket. First fail to Warren in this game, and they have really done a better job of hooking that up. And oh my gosh, you talk about hooked up. Beautiful three-point shooting for Logansport so far. Carter Skaggs with his second three-pointer in consecutive trips down, and that shot looks pretty good.
Yeah, Kokomo might have to change up the defensive scheme. Logansport's able to swing the ball, get some open looks. Carter Skaggs right there. I mean, Kokomo gave him, 3 feet behind the line, but someone's going to have to step out, and it's tough to do that in a zone defense. So maybe look for McCauley to switch it up here right now, but they definitely got to emphasize on Skaggs before he heats up.
Yeah, just like that, 6 points for Logansport, and they've got the 9-4 lead right now. Early here in this first period of play from Memorial Gym. Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and Xfinity by Comcast. We're glad you're watching. I'm Alan James, along with Devin Schott. It's a big test for Kokomo tonight. They got to contain a Logansport team that has done a lot of scoring this season, and they're showing it already here in the first period. So their defense has got to step up.
Looks like Kokomo's trying to get some looks inside, not having much success so far.
Warren from the side is good. Loosen things up for him.
Warren, what a great shooter. People don't realize he leads the team in field goal percentage. Comes in today at 60% from the field. Actually 14 for 27 from beyond the arc. That's 52%. That's a team best as well.
He shoots some threes, and boy, Logansport looking they have such a great touch right now. A.J. Smith with that basket, and they just can't miss right now. Outside of Taylor Persons from 3 points. He bounces out, but Michael Cox gets the rebound, bounces it in off the glass. Nice play.
Yeah, Taylor Persons has been super cold since he's come back. He is now 0 for 12 with that miss from beyond the arc, so not able to find that touch from beyond the arc. Let's hope to see him find it later in this game.
Yeah, he's been getting, a good average in the middle teens each night. Oh, nice steal by Warren. Gets it over to Michael Cox, who's assessing things, tries to bounce it in. Bowen with the rebound, gets it in. Kokomo keeping pace with a sharp shooting Logansport right now. Logansport with a 1-point lead, 11-10 on our CFD investment scoreboard. Oh, didn't waste a second to hit that shot right over Taylor Persons for another three. Carter Skaggs is on fire.
Yeah, that's 4 feet behind the line right there. This kid has some serious range. Who's going to have to do something, adjust and step out, put a hand in his face.
Nice feed. The Twin Towers working together to get that score. Bowen to Warren. That's 2-point lead for Logansport.
It's the kind of production they're going to have to see all night if Kokomo expects to maintain this great game we got going on. The way Carter Skaggs is shooting, Logansport could pull away anytime.
An interesting matchup right there for a moment. 6'5" against 5'8". That time he misses it. Ball's all over the place, but Taylor Persons is able to control it. He brings it across the timeline. Over to Warren for 3, and he gets it in there! And a 1-point lead for Kokomo as Demarius Warren connects, as we've been illustrating the work that he has done so far this season. He had a 30-point game against Westfield, and he looked good on that shot right there.
He's helping his 52% from beyond the arc cause right there. Definitely going to bump it up about a percentage and a half. Marius Warren, just unbelievable production from him throughout every facet of the game. Great defense, great shooting, great rebounder, just a solid asset for this Kokomo squad.
Now the foul just now on Michael Cox, number 24 for Kokomo. That three-pointer goes off the rim, but Logansport, offensive rebound and no basket. Whistle, push off, and that's going to go against Kokomo.
You got to watch those extended hands. Anytime you see those arms extend right there, referees are going to call it. You always want to keep bent elbows against the offensive player.
Warren gets his first foul. That's 2 team fouls on Kokomo. Only 1 so far on Logansport. Skaggs puts it up, rolls out. Rebound, Eric Bowen.
Good defense right there by Taylor Persons. Hand right in Skaggs' face.
Cox takes it all the way to the hole, but can't get the ball in. Skaggs with the rebound, and here comes Logansport again. Now Cox with more of a full press. Avoided a foul there.
A lot slower pace we're seeing Kokomo run right now. Not a lot of pushing the ball up the court. Not a lot of fast break scores.
Logansport's getting a little more confused here in the last couple of possessions. And that ball doesn't go in, and Bowen with the rebound once again. 6'6" senior Eric Bowen really dominating the boards on defense right now for Kokomo. Kokomo trying to wear down Logansport. Now for a three-point shot for Taylor Persons. Off the mark. He hasn't hit on a 3 yet since he came back from his knee injury.
Coming for 13 now, so we're just praying that one drops soon. Usually a streaky guy from that deep, but just not finding his touch as of late.
Logansport. Steal. Kokomo gets it covered.
An effort there by Jerron Gray.
Gray countered with the steal, but Michael Cox gets that ball. We're under a minute here in the first period. Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. Kokomo with the 1-point lead on our CFD investment scoreboard. And again, they continue to work inside like they have on this 5-game winning streak up to tonight. Not too many outside shots. We thought Taylor Persons was going to take the shot there, but kicks it back outside to Gray. And Kokomo's offense settles down for the final shot here in the first period. Ten seconds. Here we go. Cox looks over to Warren for 3. Boom, baby! He has been incredible from 3-point range this season. Demarius Warren gets the basket, and Kokomo leads at the end of the first. On our CFD investment scoreboard, it's Kokomo 18, Logansport 14. Period number 2 coming up here on basketball night. We are Fast Play.
KT Sports will give you the latest in local sports scores, news, and features right where you want them. In the Kokomo Tribune and at KokomoTribune.com. KT Sports will bring you last night's touchdown passes, smashes and saves, and a preview of what you can expect at the latest tennis match and cross-country finish line. Your neighbor's kids, your son, your niece, your grandkids, KT Sports will bring their games right to your doorstep. Positively part of the game, KT Sports.
Master Creations Jewelry is your best option for buying jewelry. Master Creations Jewelry sells for half the price of most jewelers. Locally owned, Master Creations makes custom jewelry made for you. Are you also in need of cash? Master Creations buys gold, silver, and your old jewelry. Get the best value from people you can trust. Work with a jeweler that makes jewelry affordable. Master Creation Jewelers on Markland Avenue and Cooper Street, Kokomo.
This is basketball night on FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. Kokomo lead here as we begin the second period. 18-14, and well, we've seen some impressive play on both of these teams by half in the first period. High-scoring affair, to say the least.
You know, these teams are successfully high-scoring throughout the season. Both of these teams have 4 players.
And three. Sorry to interrupt, but that was a heck of a basket from the big man.
I used to see him Bowen put him up, and as I was saying, both of these teams have 4 players that average double figures a game, so a lot of scoring for both these squads. Expect to see it for the rest of this half and the second half too.
Bad pass. You can see the pressure mounting on the Logansport Berries here as they're down by 7 now against Kokomo. Across the timeline, Michael Cox.
This is Kokomo's opportunity to really pull away
Inside.
right here.
Can't get there, but look at Bowen get in there and get the rebound.
Strong.
Puts it off the leg of the Berries, and Kokomo maintains a possession here.
That's what Bowen's so good at, securing the rebound after he grabs it. He always grabs the rebound at its highest point, brings it down, elbows out.
Taylor Person works his way up there, but can't get the ball to fall in the basket. Skaggs with the rebound for Logan. And here come the Berries. Down by 7 here in this early part of the second period. They were quick to shoot in the opening minutes of the game. And they nailed like 3-4 3-point baskets. Skaggs alone had 3 of them. They did some quick scoring, but now they just haven't been able to be as successful as that three-pointer goes in for Matt Jennings.
Kokomo switched up the defensive look right there, going with man Jordan Matthews face guarding Skaggs. Unfortunately, Logansport's got more than one person that can do it from deep.
Warren can't connect, but he gets his own rebound and puts it in. 2-pointer timeout Logansport. Coach Skaggs is getting a little upset with his Berries, and he calls a timeout to talk to this team. Ryan McCauley, coach of Kokomo, can settle his boys down too and keep the pressure on with a 23-17 lead.
Yeah, with this kind of lead, expect Coach McCauley to really turn it up right now. We haven't seen much full court pressure from Kokomo, but I expect to see it coming out of this break.
I mean, look at Coach Skaggs. First year here at Logansport. His history most recently comes from Pioneer, but he's got 22 seasons as a basketball head coach here in Indiana. His overall record, 289 wins to 210 losses. So he knows exactly what he's doing, but he does need his wife to help him tuck his tie into his collar. So we know, but he's a tall guy. I mean, he had to be a heck of a player when he was in high school.
It's got to be tough to find shirts. Shopping at Big and Tall constantly.
Yeah. And he's got the tie that's sticking out the back end. My wife always dogs me about that when I wear a tie. So. All right, see what adjustment and how the team reacts as Logansport crosses that timeline here with a little more than 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Basketball night at Fast Play Sports. Whistle blows and got a foul away from the ball. It's going to be called on Wyatt Kelly. His first foul, and that's the second team foul on Logansport here so far, so things are even out there. But Kokomo gets the ball back. Still sporting a 6-point lead. Interesting to see the big man inside. Look at him work his way in there, but can't connect with the ball and fights his way through it. And they're going to call a foul on Logansport. Interesting how the play was working as we had Eric Bowen, at the top of the key, kind of backing his way into the lane, looking for that pass. He just couldn't get it to connect to turn around and make the basket.
Yeah, that play right there, the difference is the weight room. Eric Bowen would not have been able to come out with that ball 2 years ago. It just proves the strength that he's added in the past couple years. Only about 10 pounds heavier, all muscle.
Right. Kokomo getting instructions yelled in by Coach Brian McCauley. Now they're ready to move.
Logansport going to a 2-3 zone. Expect the Kokomo to get it done from outside.
Oh, bad pass. It's going to go back to Logansport. A little miscommunication between Eric Bowen and Michael Cox. And that ball turns over. Now, substitutions coming in. Taylor Persons is back into the game. Cox and Bowen will take a seat, and in comes big number 52, Brandon Wilson, who stands 6'4", but he's a big one to contend with inside, and he's going to draw a foul as he gets into the game, as he prevents Matt Jennings, number 15 of Logansport, from getting an easy basket, so that'll send Jennings to the line.
I think he gets away with that one right there if he keeps his arms straight up in the air. He had position down low. You can see him just brought his arms down a little bit and attempt to block the shot. Easy to call when you can see those arms.
Now this Logansport team can certainly score, looking good from the line and get the offensive rebound, and that turns out to be a three-point play for Logansport in the end, and they get the score within 3 now as Kokomo has a 23-20 lead on our CFD Investments scoreboard. Kokomo's offense using a lot of perimeter passing. Don't see that each and every game from Kokomo. But they like working the ball around tonight. Persons thought about it from three-point range, but there he works the ball in, puts it in. Back to a 5-point lead for Kokomo.
Great job by Persons. Had a good look from outside right there. Utilized the head fake, got around the defender, got the easy 2.
Oh, nice steal.
That's those long arms of Demarius Warren.
All right, Taylor Persons gets crashed under the boards. Foul is called, and that's going to send Taylor to the line. And that is going to be called on Alex Brink, the sophomore for Logansport. You know, back on offense for Logansport for a moment. Carter Skaggs was wide open on the far side of the court, and they couldn't pass the ball to him. And with his quick trigger, you get him that pass, he's got a three-point basket. That's what he's proven so far in this game.
And he brings it from that lefty side too, so it's kind of, it's different than, you know, your average shooter. So definitely got to put your hand in a different place to contest that shot.
Logansport misses the opportunity, ends up getting the ball stolen, and Taylor Persons converts for 2 free throws. Now Kokomo has a 7-point lead.
It's one thing Taylor's really done a good job of since coming back. I think with those 2 free throws, he will be 17 for 20, I believe. So definitely getting it done from the free throw strike.
Even with rehabbing a knee injury, you always practice your free throws. There's Skaggs, that quick trigger scores another 3 points for Logansport.
And I don't think a single one of Skaggs' attempts from 3 has been inside of NBA range. This kid is putting them down from outside.
And that's, like I said, the last time they had the ball down there, Skaggs was wide open, no defenders around him, and they couldn't get the ball to him. Persons gets hammered under the basket, foul is called. That's going to go against Carter Skaggs. That's his first foul in the game, but it's going to be the 15th foul for Logansport here with only 3:30 left here in the first half. Kokomo's junior all-star from a year ago, Taylor Persons at the line.
Doing a good job of using his body to shield the defender right there. Usually Taylor Persons has the athletic ability to go above and beyond most defenders, but with that knee, he's just not jumping as high as we're used to seeing, so he's doing a good job of making the cerebral plays, using his body, getting it done right there. And again, knocking it down from the free throw line.
Kokomo sends Cox back into the game, and Brandon Wilson goes back to the bench. Second shot for Taylor Persons on the 1-and-1. Actually, shooting 2, he's in the act of shooting. Boom. He's been 100% from the line here tonight. That's helped Kokomo. 6-point lead. Tough defense, steal by Taylor Persons. Up against Skaggs, to the basket, and scores. Well, that was a matchup right there for the 2 top players on the teams.
To Taylor Persons, we're used to seeing it right there.
And a whistle blows. And a foul is going to be called on Jordan Matthews, number 32 for Kokomo. Away from the ball.
Jordan Matthews, great player to come off the bench, especially defensively. He's second on the team in steals behind Michael Cox, but usually does it coming off the bench, playing on limited minutes. does a great job of contesting shots. Doing a great job of defending Skaggs right now, face guarding him.
Oh, off the glass for 3 points. That's one for Matt Jennings.
That doesn't count.
And if it wasn't for the three-pointer, Logansport would be in trouble here tonight, but they're keeping up with Kokomo. They're down by 5, but they are certainly hitting from three-point range. Persons loses the ball, but Jerron Gray picks it up, dishes it to Cox. Shots missed. Skaggs with the rebound. Fast play opportunity for Logansport all the way to the basket. Good. Wow. A.J. Smith takes it in.
It's a great pass by Skaggs right there.
Look out, injury. As Travis Palmer tried to steal the inbound pass, he fell down and he's running it off, but I think they're going to make him sit out for a moment and get checked out, but gutsy play, almost got the steal.
That was a great pass by Skaggs right there. As soon as he came down with the rebound, he realized he had an outlet pass, led him perfectly with a Dan Marino-like touch.
Yeah.
Easy 2 points for Logan.
3-point advantage for Kokomo now. A little more than 2 minutes left in the first half. Taylor Persons still missing from 3. Skaggs with a rebound. Here comes Logansport. With a three-pointer, they could tie it up here late in the second period. Rejected at the line. Taylor Persons grabs the ball. Here comes Kokomo. He's working the ball all the way down to the basket inside. Loses control. Ball goes back to Logansport. And underneath, boy, great sportsmanship as Logansport players help get Taylor Persons back to his feet after that drive.
It's those plays that really scare me when 20's taking it to the hoop, little out of control right there.
Yeah.
You worry when he takes a fall like that, but just got to work on dribbling the ball and control a little more, doing what his body allows him to do.
Under 2 minutes now here. 3-point lead for Kokomo. Logansport with a 3 right now could tie it up, and they have been so busy from 3-point range. Skaggs is in the game. He's been the sharpshooter for Logansport throughout the game. He's hit on, 5 3-point baskets. He jams it in for a 2-point shot off the glass, and Logansport comes within 1. Kokomo's going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout for Kokomo. Minute 29 left in this first half. Streaky shooting by Logansport's kept them in this game, and those streaks come in the form of 3-pointers.
Yeah, I'm really getting a sense that Kokomo's just not as intense defensively as we've seen them the past couple weeks. Really, this whole feeling, Kokomo's usually a fast-paced kind of team up and down the floor. Right now, a very slow-paced game, a lot of half-court offense going on. Not what we're used to seeing.
Kokomo with the Logansport game here tonight. They play at McCutcheon on Saturday. It's an afternoon game, 2:30 on the schedule, and there's snow in the forecast. Hopefully there won't be enough to cancel that game. The girls sectional is going on in Logansport Friday and Saturday. We hope snow doesn't mess with that too much. I think the strongest snowfall I've seen in the forecast, 1 to 3 inches for this weekend, but tried to get that in there for a little alley-oop. Bowen not in the perfect position to make that work, and the ball goes back to Logansport. They could actually get the lead on this trip down. Amazing comeback here in the second period, because they were down by as many as 9 at one point.
That play right there, I think, was McCauley's attempt to really swing the momentum in this game. You get Bowen to bang that one home. This place erupts.
3-pointer. Boom. What a shot for A.J. Smith. Not only the lead, but a 2-point lead with 44 seconds left in the first half.
Get this, Logansport 8 for 10 from beyond the arc in this first half. 80% from beyond the arc. That is absolutely dead aim shooting right there.
Yep. And the quick math on that, 24 of their 33 points from 3-point range. Kokomo is going to work it to the final shot. We've got Warren, Bowen, Matthews, Cox, and of course Taylor Persons in the lineup for Kokomo right now. Who's the one they want to get that final shot? Bowen takes it, makes the shot, tie score. And a shot down at the buzzer is off the mark. A tie game to end the first half. What a contest between two NCC teams. Our CFD investment scoreboard at halftime, Kokomo 33, Logansport 33. We'll recap the first half coming up here on FastPlaySports.com. It's basketball night. We are Fast Play.
I'm Santos. This is my wife, Cassie. And we both really love our Ford Explorer from Kokomo Auto World.
We both work full-time and we have 4 kids at home, so we don't have a lot of time to shop for cars. That's where Kokomo Auto World makes it easy.
We can call them and they'll bring us a car to test drive right away. The experience at Kokomo Auto World is second to none. They get you in, they get you out, and you're driving away.
The service after the sale is excellent. We've even scheduled appointments via Twitter.
I feel like they're my friends and I would have my friends work with them too. So what's your Kokomo Auto World story?
Share it with us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Rex Gingrich. The zero means zero down lease is the best way to get a new vehicle, and it's only at McGonigal. We include 15,000 miles per year, and that would cost you $30 more per month at other dealers. Our payments include sales tax, titling, and bank fees, and that would cost you $50 more per month at other dealers. We even include your first monthly payment. Go to zerodownleasingmcgonigal.com for details.
Here we are at halftime, basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James, along with Devin Schott, and we were just talking about, the difference in this Kokomo team tonight versus what we've been seeing along the way of this 5-game winning streak. Not as aggressive on defense tonight as we've seen recently. And I don't know if that's something from the scouting report. You were talking about shooting percentages for Logansport, Devin, and coming into tonight, you didn't really think you had to defend the three-point shot like we're seeing it being conducted here tonight.
Well, you definitely know you had to guard Skaggs. Skaggs right now on fire from outside, but a couple other players for Logansport getting it done. Right now, 8 for 10 from beyond the arc. Any coach in America is going to take those kind of numbers any game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's an incredible 80% from three-point range, 63% field goal percentage for Logansport here in the first half, and Kokomo shooting 100% from the line. That's helped, but only 52%, and you say only 52% from the field. That's usually a pretty good score, but when you're up against 60%, it's a whole different ballgame. But look at the score, it's tied. So what's the difference in the game? It has to be those three-pointers Logansport's been scoring.
Yeah, Kokomo's definitely going to have to come up with a scheme to shut down that three ball. And you figure the 3-2 zone would be that go-to kind of defense. They're keen to running that throughout the season. They've run it all season, and they've run it pretty well. But right now, the cross-court passes from Logansport just getting shooters open. Kokomo has no answer for it.
Well, the adjustments, in my opinion, have to be made more on the Kokomo side than on the Logansport side, because if they can keep scoring the three-pointers, we talk about Logansport, why change that? Keep shooting. You're hot. Until that changes, I wouldn't change it. Kokomo's got to get stronger on defense, and that just might be what they're talking about with the chalkboard in the locker room right now for Kokomo. They got to get tough on defense in order to shut down the three-point scoring of Logansport here so far. It's halftime here with basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. We'll have more analysis and talk more about that Logansport girls sectional game tomorrow night as the bracket continues in the girls tournament. It's all coming up here, so stay with us at halftime. We are Fast.
M.R. Schallenberger Realty has been serving the Kokomo community since 1964. The largest residential property management company in Kokomo and Howard County can help relieve you of the headache of being a landlord. Advertising, screening tenants, collecting rents, handling maintenance are all part of M.R. Schallenberger's Bringing Families Home program.
I'm Keith Schallenberger, and we'd like to relieve you of the headaches of being a landlord. Give us a call, and we'll be happy to show you how the program works.
Hi, I'm JJ Iovino. Regions Insurance takes pride in our community. We're proud to sponsor Kokomo Sports.
At Regions, we can help with all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, life, or business insurance. We'd love to review your coverage. Give us a call.
Thank you, Kokomo. We're proud to have been in business for the past 100 years, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come.
Sarah Pitcher has opened her law office at 106 North Washington Street, Kokomo. She'll give the personal attention you deserve. Sarah's a graduate of Indiana University School of Law and has been practicing in Noblesville. She focuses her practice on family law. Sarah can help you with adoptions, custody and support, name changes, divorce, pre- and post-nuptial agreements, and relocations. If you need an attorney that cares, that will listen to you, call the law office of Sarah Pitcher. Men and women of UAW 1166 are committed to a great product and a great community. UAW 1166 represents the workers at the Kokomo casting plant. Proud to have helped Chrysler resume its role as a leader in the automotive industry. UAW 1166 encourages you to buy what we build locally. Buy Chrysler products. Strength and solidarity, more important than ever.
Hi, I'm Candy Hodge, Wendy's franchisee in Kokomo. We're looking for energetic people to join the Wendy's team.
I'm Cody. I've been at Wendy's for 2 years. I graduated from Lewis Cass High School, and now I'm the general manager.
I'm Jenny. I attended Kokomo High School, and I love my flexible work schedule at Wendy's.
I'm Bryce, and I graduated from Eastern High School, and I've been at Wendy's for 10 months, and have already worked my way up to shift manager.
Apply at any Wendy's location. Good wages, a great environment. We hope you'll join the Wendy's team.
It's halftime here in Basketball Night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James along with Devin Schott, and we want to pay tribute to girls basketball here during halftime because the girls sectional began this week, and we were talking about how many regular season games girls basketball had to give up because of bad weather to get right to tournament time. They can't really rock with the tournament. You got to stay on course with that. So how many games do we figure in Indiana were lost?
I think John Harrell tweeted, I think one day there was 250 games that weren't going to be made up, just canceled. You hate to see that.
What a shame.
Especially towards the last part of the season when you're trying to get ready for those sectional games. So weather just really hitting this state hard.
Well, you know, when you talk about Kokomo and girls basketball, you can't forget about all those championships that Kokomo had won back in the 90s. You know, those trips to the state finals, and then, of course, winning it unbelievably over 10 years ago. You know, the last state championship here for a Kokomo team. But Logansport has one heck of a girls basketball team, and a lot of people favor them to win the sectional this weekend up in Logansport. What a nice home team win for the Berries. I mean, if they get there.
Yeah,
we can assume all we want, but they got some good players.
Kokomo got the best draw possible. Logansport a heavy favorite in that sectional, but Kokomo on the complete opposite side. Kokomo on the top, Logansport on the very bottom. So great draw for Kokomo. Possibility of seeing a Kokomo Logansport finale, and maybe Kokomo team will. What did they play Logansport this year? They played Logansport. I'm pretty sure it got blown out. So
early on in the season.
So maybe we'll see a different outcome.
You talk about the Lady Cats, and of course they face Marion tomorrow night in the next round of the girls sectional. And they lost earlier before Christmas to Marion at Marion. That girls team was like the boys team. It took a while to get going, get their mojo going. Nope. Note this though, folks. When the Kokomo Lady Cats score more than 50, they're 9-0. Under 50, only 2 wins. So root for the Lady Cats. If you're rooting for them against Marion tomorrow night, you score better than 50, they got a good chance of winning. When we return, we'll be ready for the second half of this basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. Logansport and Kokomo were tied at half, 33 apiece. We'll be back. We are Fast Play.
Like Williams Shoes, for more than 100 years, Red Wing Shoe Company has been crafting purpose-built footwear. From the factory floor to the construction site, from refineries to railroads, on oil rigs and docks, today's modern craftsmen trust Red Wing to deliver premium quality work boots and shoes with the features, fit, and services required for their demanding jobs. Choose Red Wing at Williams Shoes, Kokomo Town Center.
We'd love to hear what you think about the X1 platform. Give me something to search.
Mindy Kaling.
Sure, let's do that.
Awesome. It's everything me all in one place.
Check this out, this is great. What should I watch?
The Mindy Project.
Okay, I wasn't even asking you. The X1 recommends things based on stuff I've watched. So.
The Mindy Project.
Okay, you'd search by genre if you...
Mindy Kaling cute. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. Mindy Kaling sexy.
Recommendations, search, and voice control, all part of the X1 platform, your entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper, KokomoPerspective.com, and by Xfinity by Comcast. We're here at Memorial Gym in Kokomo. As we begin the second half, it's a tie score, 33 apiece for Logansport and Kokomo. Logansport with the first possession to start the second half. I'm Alan James along with Devin Schott, and this has been what they call a barn burner so far, and it'll probably continue to be so here in the second half.
Kokomo coming out with man-to-man defense. Demarius Warren out there on Skaggs doing a good job putting a hand in his face.
Great effort by Logansport to try and get that rebound, but they lose the ball, and that's going to go back to Kokomo. You saw the big three-point attempt by Carter Skaggs, but that was off the mark. Michael Cox with the ball inside to Warren, and the score.
There goes the eyes of Michael Cox. Great at getting the ball to his teammates for assist. How about this statistic right here? Wrote this down before the game. Michael Cox, 92 assists on the season. That is 47% of all of Kokomo's assists. So
and
almost
score.
Half.
A steal for Michael Cox right there as he feeds it to Warren, to Bowen, to Taylor Persons off the glass. Score.
Which also Michael Cox leads in steals. That's another category that he's phenomenal at filling up.
Bang, bang for Kokomo, and a 4-point lead here early in the second half. And we note Kokomo seemingly a little more aggressive here on defense, which is what we thought might be the chalk talk of the locker room. Boy, that bounces in for another three-pointer for Skaggs. How many has he had in this game?
It seems like 4 or 5. Let's see what it says here. That is his fourth three ball for the night.
And that's a three-pointer for Demarius Warren.
And that's 3 for 3 for Mr. Demarius Warren from beyond the arc. Only helping his 52% from beyond the arc cause tonight. If he keeps it up right now, he'll be shooting 75 in no time.
Back and forth we go. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound Kokomo. Here comes Taylor Persons. Boy, his coverage of the ball, and the whistle blows. They called a foul on Logansport.
I don't know if the viewers at home will agree with me right here, but when Taylor Persons gets on a fast break attempt, it's almost like he gets ahead of himself dribbling the ball, like his body cannot keep up with the moves he's trying to make.
Uncharacteristic of his play in the 3 previous years with Kokomo, so count that to just the rehab and missing so much playing time here so far this year. Bowen gets that rejected off the rim, and Logansport with the rebound, obviously, and come to Berries, down by 4, whistle blows, and we got a foul away from the ball. Looks like they're going to call that on Demarius Warren. I think he was guarding 5'8", A.J. Smith. Jennings gets the basket for Logansport, so they're back to within 2. Cox goes all the way. That bounces off the rim. Logansport with a rebound, and a couple of mistakes by Kokomo, and Logansport's got a chance to either tie or take a lead with this possession. Skaggs, three-pointer, off the mark. Crashing for the rebound is Bowen. Quickly feeds Taylor Persons, now over to Cox. Cox is going to launch a three-pointer, misses that, and boy, the only people going for the rebounds here on this end of the court are Logansport in this half.
And Kokomo's really got to work on getting bodies on bodies.
Ouch. Boy, Michael Cox fell to the floor there, and he looked like he saw stars for a moment. Kokomo gets a rebound here, and they have the ball, but Cox is slow. John Gray loses the ball, and they call it travel.
Oh, it looked like he came down on the same 2 feet right there. I necessarily didn't see it, but as long as he comes down on 2 feet right there, it's not a travel. It's got to be a simultaneous move.
Logansport with an opportunity here. Very slow things down to get A good shot, a good look. Skaggs, man, that guy can trip it from anywhere. And he gets that basket and a foul. So he gets the basket and a trip to the line. Looks like they're going to give it. They'll give the foul. Is that going to go on Taylor Persons? Yep. Persons gets the foul. 2 team fouls for Kokomo already here in the second half. Skaggs nails the 3-point play.
Well, so Skaggs already got 20 points. He averages 21.4 per game already with the season average. So Kokomo not doing what they need to do to shut down this young man early, and it's hurting him right now, we can see.
Well, he's having one of the games of his life right now, number 35 for Logansport. Carter Skaggs, son of Coach Pat Skaggs. They get the steal there. Fast break opportunity all the way to the hoop. And gets rejected by Cox. Rebound Logansport to get the basket, but the Kokomo crowd is excited about the play of Michael Cox. But gives up 2 in the transition. Bowen gets hammered as he was shooting under the basket. Just like that, Logansport has a 3-point lead. 43-40 over Kokomo on our CFD investment scoreboard. But with that foul, Eric Bowen is going to go to the line for Kokomo.
Kokomo's got to get this ball inside more often. Eric Bowen, it seems like every time he gets the ball inside, he either gets fouled or gets an easy putback. Easy 2 points right there. But Kokomo surprisingly hasn't made much of an effort to push it inside, taking a lot of shots from outside. Definitely their go-to game is inside with both Demarius Warren and Eric Bowen.
It rolls out, so only 1 for Bowen. 2-point lead for Logansport. Free trip across the timeline. Skaggs from the corner. Whistle. And has stepped out of bounds in his footwork right there, and that turns the ball over to Kokomo.
Great eyes from the referee right there to recognize. Got his eyeballs on the line.
Kokomo. Bowen from outside. That rolls out. Rebound Skaggs and Logansport, and still looking for Kokomo to maintain some aggressive defense against this Logansport team. I don't know how they're not calling anything on where that ball was rolling around there, but easy put in right there for number 3, A.J. Smith. Kokomo's just not in the right position right now, so Kokomo's going to call a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and come right back. Fast Play Sports in our basketball night. We are Fast Play.
Bagwell Events is your local source for flags and flagpoles in many sizes and styles. We are also your local DirecTV and Exceed high-speed internet by satellite dealer. For your moving and storage needs, Bagwell Events is your local neighborhood U-Haul truck and trailer rental agent. We have built-right buildings for your storage needs. We are also a dealer of all-steel carports. For your local business or special event, rent a portable sign to mark the occasion. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop at 1720 Faith Road. That's Bagwell Events.
Hi, I'm Rex Gingrich. The Zero Means Zero Down lease is the best way to get a new vehicle.
And it's only at Button.
We include 15,000 miles per year. That will cost you $30 more per month at other dealers. Our payment includes sales tax, titling fees, and bank fees. Anywhere else, that will cost you $50 more per month.
Button will even include your first month's payment.
Go to ZeroDownLeasingButton.com for all the details.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James along with Devin Schott. We're commenting during the break about Kokomo being so far out of position on defense. This is why Brian McCauley, coach of Kokomo, called that full timeout to get his boys straightened out, because they are way out of position on defense, and they're down by 4 points here with about 3:09 left here in this third period.
Yeah, they need an answer, and they need an answer soon.
Finally, a three-pointer for Taylor Persons. And the whole team gets up. Sam standing here on the bench. Finally, your first one from 3.
Well, it took him about 15 attempts to get
Here's
there.
a steal. Taylor Persons will go all the way this time. The layup, and it's good. That's a quick 5 points from Taylor Persons, and it puts Kokomo right back in the lead, 46-45. And then as his statistics continue to mount, they call him with a foul.
Well, that's only his second foul. He's got a couple to give. We're deep into the third quarter. Got to be careful, probably not to pick one up for the rest of this quarter. But Taylor Persons, glad to see him finally knock one down from three. Maybe that'll get him rolling from outside.
That'll give him the confidence, you bet. Well, Kokomo with the lead once again, just by a point as Logansport has the ball. Skaggs, look at, he double dribbled right there. And you're not allowed to do that. Well, it's a tough one. He didn't think he had actually double dribbled, but everybody at the place saw it, including the refs. Turned it over to Kokomo. Matthews and Cox bring the ball down for Kokomo. Up high to Bowen. Loses the grip on the ball, and then a foul is called. Looks like they're going to put it on Bowen. That'll turn things over to Logansport. First foul on Bowen in the game, and Kokomo is quickly up to 4 team fouls here in the second half. 2 team fouls on the board for Logansport at this point. Inside, what do they like? Pushing foul against Skaggs as he pushed off to take that pass inside. They called it. Coach Pat Skaggs can't believe it as he's on the sidelines going, I can't believe this.
Caught him with the old school TJ Hooker.
Yeah.
That's
see
what you...
See him jawing on the ref right there. He's got the towel in his hand. We'll see if he throws it in right now. Throw the towel in on that one.
Anytime you throw the chicken wing out there and let your arm get a little extended, referee is going to call it.
Kokomo regrouping now. 2:10 left in the third period. A 1-point lead on our CFD investment scoreboard. And they're willing to take some time off the clock right now. Logansport's not contesting them at the moment. They just wait around here with the clock rolling. Now we're moving. Cox cuts inside. He traveled. What are they calling here? They're calling a jump ball. Man, it locked up Cox on his approach. From my vantage point, it almost looked like he traveled, but I guess Logansport had her hand on the ball. Matthews goes back to the bench, and Taylor Persons gets back into the game for Kokomo. It'll be Cox for 3. And he hits it. And quickly, Kokomo gets a 4-point lead here. Minute and a half or so left in this third period of action from Kokomo's Memorial Gym. Nice move inside, but doesn't get the score. And the call is shot. Goes to Logansport. That was a quick call. And Bowen was saying, hey, I didn't really have that tied up that long. But
yeah, I could be.
Jim, Kokomo's got to regroup. Logansport gets to take the ball out on their end.
I cannot believe that call. Sorry about the microphone right there. I must have set it off, but wow, that call caught me by surprise. Don't see that too often. If I had a stopwatch right now, it showed milliseconds. Times that both people were touching.
Skaggs puts it up. Oh, that bounces off that time. Boy, ball bounces around. Taylor Persons with a fast break. He's in the paint, puts a shot up. It goes, and the ball. That fires up the Kokomo team right now.
Now, and I hate to jinx Mr. Taylor Persons, but we could have a big night on hand. That basket right there puts Taylor 7 points away from the big 1,000.
Oh, my word.
He's 6 away, so we got a minute 22 plus an entire fourth quarter, about 6 points left after this free throw. So we could be witnessing history tonight.
You're making me tingle with those notes. Now we're 1 point closer for Taylor Persons, hitting the 1,000-point club. 52-45. Kokomo lead here on our CFD investment scoreboard. We knew this was going to be, or we thought it could be a high-scoring game, and it is. Warren takes a breather. Matthews comes back into the game for Kokomo. Comes Logansport. Alex Brink brings the ball across the timeline. Skaggs on the bench right now for Logansport. Three-point attempt goes off. Taylor Persons is able to save that. Gets the rebound. Fast break down to Matthews. Easy layup. Oh, he misses it. Offensive rebound, Bowen, and the whistle. My goodness. Look at Matthews. Oh, his chin is down. He missed an easy layup right there. And Jerron Gray goes over to console him.
You almost want to take a contested layup compared to that. I mean, when you have all the time in the world to gather and take that layup without anybody contesting it.
Matthews is a sophomore. Jerron Gray's a sophomore. They console each other there at the offset of that play, but ball stays with Kokomo, and here we are, less than a minute to go here in this third period. It's been a thriller here, this Logansport Kokomo game. Michael Cox for three. That rolls out. Logansport rebound. They move the ball. More of a press from Kokomo right there. Defense is stepping up for Kokomo right now.
Look how quickly they're flying to the ball to get contested shots.
And Logansport does a good job of moving the ball. Left-handed shot goes off. Cox with a rebound. Here comes Kokomo. Move the ball quickly. Oh, stolen by Logansport. Number 25, Andrew Wamsley got a hold of it. Shot is off. Bowen with the rebound. Oh, a collision under the basket. Whistle blows, stops play. I think Bowen is just apologizing for nailing number 40, Travis Palmer, in the face as they were fighting for the basket. Certainly not intentional by any stretch. And they meet at midcourt and kind of slap hands and say, "Hey, man, sorry about that."
In the JV game, we see a lot of that, a lot of level play. Very few fouls called in that game. Seems to be the case in this one as well.
13 seconds. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Oh, inside, the pass goes between the legs of Warren. Another turnover here, one more possession for Logansport. Skaggs comes back into the game for the Berries. Brink goes to the bench for Logansport. Skaggs' position under the basket right now as the clock rolls, under 5 seconds. All the way in, rejected. Logansport with a shot. Three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. That would have been a fantastic finish in the third period for Travis Palmer after taking in the face from Bowen to hit with a three-pointer, but not to be. At the end of three, our CFD investment scoreboard has the Kokomo Wildcats 52, Logansport Berries 45. It's going to be a thriller and maybe a 1,000-point club member at the end in the fourth period. Stay here with us. We are Fast Play.
Welcome to Creative Financial Center. Our financial advisors look forward to serving you in the financial planning process.
Creative Financial Center is the name of a building dedicated to providing individuals, families, businesses, and organizations with quality financial products and or services for the achievement of their goals and objectives through a network of associates committed to serving clients in a Christ-like manner by assisting them in the development of stewardship in their lives, believing that it profits a man nothing to gain the whole world and lose his soul.
We look forward to seeing you.
Since 1948, Haynes Community Federal Credit Union has been here to lend money and serve the folks of our community. If you need a loan, a shopper loan to get ready for the holidays and help old Santa out, a home equity loan for large purchases, or if you need to refinance your mortgage or get a new mortgage loan, stop into Haynes Community Federal Credit Union, 1801 South Park Road in Kokomo, and let's see how we can help you. Check us out on the web at HaynesFCU.org. Member NCUA.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. We begin the fourth period here, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. Dribbling the ball is Taylor Person, 6 points away from being a member of the 1,000-point club in Indiana high school basketball. Attempt missed there. We would have been talking about how much closer he is now. Skaggs misses on three. Taylor Persons with the rebound.
Skaggs has not scored a basket in over 5 minutes of play. Took a break right there towards the end of the third quarter. Kokomo, as of late, stepping it up, defending Skaggs properly.
Kokomo wants to feed this for Taylor Persons, or what I'd say these teammates do. Be nice to have this happen in front of a home crowd. Rebound, Bowen. Bowen gets fouled under the basket, and he'll be shooting for two.
Nice job by Bowen. That's his 8th board of the night. So he's on his way to another double-double. Seen him have a double-double last game against Lebanon. Did it in fine fashion.
Kokomo is now in the bonus for free throws now for the rest of the game. 4 team fouls on Kokomo, 7 on Logansport. Bowen hits shot number 1. 8-point advantage now for Kokomo, but I tell you what, we can see a 6 or 7 point swing very quickly with these two teams. So it can happen quickly for Logansport.
And we've seen one in the third quarter for Logansport and one for Kokomo in the third quarter right there, about 16 points each way in only a matter of about 3 minutes, especially this Logansport team.
Watch number 35, Carter Skaggs for Logansport. He can hit from anywhere. He really can. So you watch that big 6'5" player. Oh, that ball rolls off. Taylor Persons is under the basket to get the rebound for Kokomo. He's had several rebounds in this game. He feeds Bowen. Bowen puts the ball up, can't hit. Gets his own rebound, puts it up again, and that one drops. Another basket for Eric Bowen. 10-point lead for Kokomo.
11 points, 9 rebounds for Bowen. Just one away from a double-double. One rebound.
Timeout. Logansport. 4th period. Full timeout. We'll take a quick break. When we return, the drama from Logansport and Kokomo and Fast Play Sports. We are Fast Play.
Houston was founded in 1939 as a full-service electrical contractor and has grown to fit your growing business needs. Divisions that specialize in home and office automation, NEC phone systems, and smart technologies that will bring you to a new level. Houston Electric generators and compressors will have you prepared in a time of emergency. Houston Signs and Graphic Design Division will help you market your company. Houston, powering innovation since 1939.
This is my granddaughter, Megan, and this is my daughter, Michelle. We've all purchased our vehicles here at Kokomo Auto World.
They know me, they know my first name, and they go over and beyond for me.
I always return here because of the staff.
No hassle. They have my paperwork waiting for me when I get here, and I jump in my car and I go.
Being a college student, I had a set budget, and Kokomo Auto World worked with me and got me the car that I wanted for a price that I could afford.
I feel like they know me, and they should. I've been coming in here since 1968.
So what's your Kokomo Auto World story? Share it with us on Facebook.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. This 171st meeting between Logansport and Kokomo has been a thriller. The two teams had stolen by Taylor Persons. Fast break for the man all the way to the basket. Off the glass and a foul before he got the shot off, but they're in the bonus, so 1-1 for Kokomo. But as we set the stage here, 5-game winning streak for Kokomo. And two teams that first faced each other 98 years ago. Talk about the history of Indiana basketball. These two teams got it started. Logansport Perrys and the Kokomo Wildcats.
Great-great-grandmother might have been.
Yeah.
As old as I am during that. It was a long, long time ago. That doesn't help the cause towards 1,000. 5 away from Mr. Persons. 6 minutes to play.
Watch Skaggs here, number 35 for Logansport, as we're seeing Brian McCauley, but whistle blows. And they're calling that foul on Demarius Warren. It'll be the 15th foul on Kokomo. 2 away for the bonus for Logansport right now. Oh, nice steal by Warren. Redeems himself over to Taylor Persons. Kokomo sets up here on offense. 5:55 to go in the game. 11-point lead for Kokomo. Taylor Persons kicks it back to Jerron Gray. Whistle. Foul on Logansport. That'll be against number 15. That's Matt Jennings. Second foul, but that puts Gray to the line for the Wildcats.
Demarius Warren's going to take a seat right there, but what a quiet 17 points for Mr. Warren.
Is that where he's at right now?
17 points, but listen to the production. 7 for 9 from the field total. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. What a great role Mr. Demarius Warren has played in this game so far.
Demarius Warren, a senior for Kokomo, vying for a look from a college program. He is working his way to hopefully getting a scholarship to play next season with a college team. Develop your athletic skill to get you a free college education. Nothing wrong with that. Kokomo traps here inside to number 40. Oh, nice rejection. Double rejection. Bowen just rejects the ball in the shot of Carter Skaggs. And a timeout is called by Logansport. They are having to deal with an aggressive Kokomo defense that's now defending a 12-point lead.
And this is the aggressiveness that we're used to seeing.
Let me correct that, 13-point lead.
But this is the aggressiveness we're used to seeing Kokomo have defensively. But really, until early in this fourth quarter, we have not seen Kokomo have this kind of tempo. But right now, you can see just what this Wildcat team can do when they have this level of intensity defensively.
With over 5.5 minutes left in this game, you're still going to wonder, is the team going to support its star, Taylor Persons, to get that 1,000 points here tonight? Next game for the Wildcats is going to be on the road in Lafayette this weekend, as they will play McCutcheon. I'm sure everybody would like to have that done here tonight, so we'll see if the team supports number 20, Taylor Persons. And a trap on Skaggs. He tries to feed it inside, but it's stolen. Bowen, still fighting for the basketball. And it's going to be a whistle, and are they calling a foul?
They're going to call the timeout possession.
Oh, timeout. Oh, there you go.
It's comical. This is the second one that they have blown today. But they'll take it. Kokomo's ball. These referees definitely gotta get those jump balls figured out.
Watch the referees. Still haven't heard if they're doing a 30-second or a full. I think it's just a 30. So we're going to stay right here as Kokomo talks on its sideline. Logansport trying to figure out how he can cut into this 13-point deficit that they have. Kokomo's got to wonder if they can put Taylor Persons in the 1,000-point club here before the end of this game.
5 points away, 5:17 left. Point a minute. I like those kind of.
Is that what it is? Okay. 5 points left for Taylor Persons to get to that magical 1,000-point level. Not every Indiana high school. Not every Indiana high school basketball player has this opportunity. You got to figure it's a done deal before the end of the season, but you don't want to take that for granted. Clock rolls. Michael Cox over to Persons. Inside the paint, he shoots and he gets called with a travel. Shot was good, but did not score. Turnover to Logansport to come to the Berries. 5 minutes to go in regulation. This team has scored a lot from three-point range. This time they feed inside. Nice assist for Skaggs, and the basket goes to Andrew Walmsley, number 25 for Logansport. That was a clean play. Michael Cox with a free trip across the timeline. Inside he goes. Bowen with the rebound. He goes up, and it's in.
That's a double for Mr. Bowen. Great job all day of putting down those rebounds strong.
60-47 on our CFD investment scoreboard. Inside for the number 25. Can't do it that time. Bowen and Skaggs fight for the rebound, and it goes off of Bowen, so ball stays with Logansport. Quick three-point shot. Off the mark, rebound, Bowen. Kokomo gets it. We'll work our way across the 10-second line. Michael Cox sets up the offense for Kokomo. Jerron Gray having a little battle with Alex Brink, and Kokomo still trying to find a good shot. Michael Cox just kind of launches it toward the basket, off the rim to Logansport. come the berries. Slow things down a bit here. There's some pressure on this Kokomo offense on what they want to do, either to help Taylor Persons or do what's right for the team on offense. And that worked out to be a pass to Bowen.
13-point lead, 3.5 minutes left. Let him chuck it up. See him spotting around from the outside last possession.
3:21 inside the paint, shot up and good. That's 2 more for Persons. 3 away now.
Magic numbers 3. Like
from 1,000
from outside.
Couldn't have been that for 3. Yeah. Let him launch a 3. There's a 3. Stacks from way out, off the rim, rebound. Taylor Persons. He's had a big night on the rebounding side for Kokomo. Here comes Mr. Persons. He's fouled in 3-point territory. He's going to go to the line.
From Logansport. I mean, that was another.
Does he get? He's going to shoot 2. I suppose if he was in the act of shooting, then it would be 3 right down for him at the line.
If he was in the act of shooting during the foul from beyond the arc, it would be 3. But
here he shoots 2.
Knocks down both. He would be 1 away from 1K.
2 points away from 1,000. Taylor Persons, a 4-year starter for the Kokomo Wildcats. Marred by a knee injury for most of this season. He's 1 point away from the 1,000 club. Logansport takes a timeout. We take a quick break. More to come at Fast Play Sports. On basketball night, we are Fast Play.
Welding students from the Kokomo Area Career Center helped create a new look for Walter Cross Field.
They actually designed, built, and finished all the benches and screens and lattice work.
Hardest part of the project, the benches, personally, was probably would have been the overhead welds I had to do when I was welding underneath the bench.
It kind of makes me happy. I mean, to see that it's out somewhere so people can see it.
M.R. Schallenberger Realty has been serving the Kokomo community since 1964. The largest residential property management company in Kokomo and Howard County can help relieve you of the headache of being a landlord. Advertising, screening tenants, collecting rents, handling maintenance are all part of M.R. Schallenberger's Bringing Families Home program.
I'm Keith Schallenberger, and we'd like to relieve you of the headaches of being a landlord. Give us a call, and we'll be happy to show you how the program works.
Basketball night at FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective newspaper and by Xfinity by Comcast. One thing that's gotten away from us is we've been watching the point totals for Taylor Persons. All of a sudden, Kokomo has a 17-point lead here with 2:50 left in the game. Unbelievable how it's just been all Kokomo here in the 4th. But our focus is on the number 20 for Kokomo, Taylor Persons, 1 point away from the 1,000 club, and that goes out of bounds on Logansport. Kokomo ball. Will this be the trip that does it?
This possession from here on out, you got to think they're trying to force it.
Persons has the ball. He goes inside. Warren's back in the game. Nice fadeaway jumper for Demarius Warren. He's now with 19 points in the game.
80% from the field on the day, Demarius Warren. What a great day for him.
Foul. And it's going to be against Warren. It's going to be his 4th foul in this game. So some stats in this game have kind of creeped up on us. The scoring of Warren, and now the fouls on Warren.
He's really the only person in this game in foul trouble outside of Smith and Logansport. Just what a productive day from Warren. 80% from the field. I mean, you got to figure if Taylor Persons scores 1,000 points, it'll probably get a little masked. Recognize that Demarius Warren is a great player, especially as of late. Really turned it up a notch the past couple games.
Jennings successful on both shots from the line there at that trip. Here's Taylor Persons. Dishes off to Matthews. Loses control of the ball, and it's going to stay with Kokomo. Persons, number 20. Looking at Matthews as he is going to bring the ball in. Substitution is Warren's going to go out and Wilson's going to come in for Kokomo. Warren's had an awesome game. It might be all she wrote for him tonight. Cox comes back into the game as Jerron Gray is going to take the bench, and Kokomo's got a bigger lineup now in this final 2 minutes of the game. Over to Persons. He goes inside. He's got the hook, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen! There it is! Over 1,000 points for Taylor Persons. That doesn't distract Logansport. They've got the ball, and here they come. Foul against Taylor Persons. They announce in front of the home crowd the achievements of Taylor Persons, making the 1,000-point club here tonight in this fantastic game against Logansport. Not in high dramatic fashion for the shot, but you take it no matter how it comes. We're going to take Taylor Persons out for a moment. He gets a standing ovation from the crowd here at Memorial Gym. You don't get to see this every season.
Really happy for Taylor that he did it at home. I was talking to him earlier this week, and I told him he had to have a big game against Lebanon so he could secure the 1,000 against Logansport at home. As we both know, we didn't have such a great game against Lebanon, but having a tremendous game here ends the day with 27 points. Tremendous output from Mr. Persons.
Referees have a conference to figure out what to do here, and satisfied that they've got things under control, and it's Kokomo ball. So they get to take it out after Warren got the rebound on the free throw. 68-49, Kokomo lead here in our CFD investment scoreboard with 1:53 left in the game, and Skaggs is going to take the bench for Logansport. He's had a good night, though. You got to give Skaggs a lot of credit. What a shot he has.
And he's still got another full year of varsity basketball to play, so
Matthews. Cox handles the ball for Kokomo. 1:35 coming. Inside to Wilson. He takes a shot. It rolls in. He'll get the basket and the foul as he'll go to the line. Try and convert a three-point play. Kokomo has 70 points in the game now. And when you think about it, a Logansport team that has many times hit 70 points in the battles that they've had this season, Kokomo holding them, well, at the moment under 50, but you figure they're going to hold them to under 60 here with a minute and a half left in the game. It's a good night for the Kokomo defense.
And Kokomo really stepped it up in the second half, specifically on the assignment of Carter Skaggs. Carter Skaggs spent a large majority of the third period scoreless, and so far in the fourth, he has not scored a basket yet, so Kokomo definitely stepping it up defensively.
Another newcomer from the bench hits a three-point basket to say, hello, I'm Casimir Woodard. 74-49. A minute left in the game. Three-point launch again is good. Give that basket to Logansport's number 4. He's so deep on the bench, his name's not even on the roster here tonight. We got a travel, or I see travel. I don't know what they were calling there, but
looks like you probably might have called timeout to get some substitutes. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, we got a lot of youngsters in the game. Three-point basket rings out for number 10, Jordan Rawlings.
We got 3 JV players in here right now, starting JV players. Keep an eye on number 44, Brevin Beard. Could be Kokomo starting point guard next year. Has an ability to really put it in from beyond the arc. He's great handling the ball.
Inside off the glass for Wyatt Kelly. Logansport isn't giving up here. 20-point advantage for Kokomo with 20 seconds left in this game. Moving it around. Rawlings with the ball. Keeping it alive. Under 10 seconds. Beard, long three-pointer, falls short. Here we go. The buzzer's coming. Get the shot off, and it's no good. And there's your final. Another 20-point win for the Kokomo Wildcats. On our CFD investment scoreboard, the Kokomo Wildcats win it 74-54 against the Logansport Berries. We'll have an exciting postgame coming up. There's much to recap with the achievements of Taylor Persons and more coming up here at Fast Play Sports coverage of basketball night. We are Fast Play.
Zero means zero down lease is the best way to get a new vehicle, and it's only at McGonigal. We include 15,000 miles per year, and that would cost you $30 more per month at other dealers. Our payments include sales tax, titling, and bank fees, and that would cost you $50 more per month at other dealers. We even include your first monthly payment. Go to zerodownleasingmcgonigal.com for details.
KT Sports will give you the latest in local sports scores, news, and features right where you want them, in the Kokomo Tribune and at kokomotribune.com. KT Sports will bring you last night's touchdown passes, smashes and saves, and a preview of what you can expect at the latest tennis match and cross-country finish line. Your neighbor's kids, your son, your niece, your grandkids, KT Sports will bring their games right to your doorstep. Positively part of the game, KT Sports.
Like Williams Shoes, for more than 100 years, Red Wing Shoe Company has been crafting purpose-built footwear. From the factory floor to the construction site, from refineries to railroads, on oil rigs and docks, today's modern craftsmen trust Red Wing to deliver premium quality work boots and shoes with the features, fit, and services required for their demanding jobs. Choose Red Wing at Williams Shoes, Kokomo Town Center.
Master Creations Jewelry is your best option for buying jewelry. Master Creations Jewelry sells for half the price of most jewelers. Locally owned, Master Creations makes custom jewelry made for you. Are you also in need of cash? Master Creations buys gold, silver, and your old jewelry. Get the best value from people you can trust. Work with a jeweler that makes jewelry affordable. Master Creation Jewelers on Markland Avenue and Cooper Street, Kokomo.
What a night here at Memorial Gym in Kokomo. Our basketball night here on this Thursday, the Valentine's Eve telecast here on FastPlaySports.com, presented by the Kokomo Perspective and by Xfinity by Comcast. I'm Alan James along with Devin Schott, and there's so many wonderful things to talk about in this game for both of these teams, really. The Logansport Berries with their star player and coach's son, Carter Skaggs. I mean, the stars of these two teams tonight came out and shot for 20 points or more. The star for Kokomo did a lot in getting his way to the 1,000 points club. Let's start with Carter Skaggs for Logansport a little bit. What a shot that this player has. 6'5", and his trigger can come from anywhere.
Yeah, and he's really got a quick release too. He's a catch and shoot player, really effective off the dribble as well. But I was so impressed to see him train. I mean, we've seen 4 threes from that man, and he was 6 feet beyond the arc each time. So some NBA scouts might look at that shot and say, wow, this kid can really put it in.
And early in this game, it really was something that was frustrating the defense of Kokomo. And we ended up at a 33-33 tie at halftime. And we knew what Kokomo had to do in order to overcome that in the second half was to get some people on Skaggs, and that's just what they did. Now when you start to talk about Kokomo's performance here tonight, starts with Taylor Persons. You have to start with that 1,000-point achievement. Joining the club is important, and I think it was important for him to do that in front of the home crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it was a great accomplishment for him to do it. It was tough for him to come in and score 26-plus points, but he got it done tonight, and I think the past past 3 times we've seen Wildcats become 1,000-point guys, they've all been right here in this gym. So great to see our own Wildcats do it here at home.
Yeah, and Persons ended with 27, so he's really at 1,001 technically. But maybe the most impressive player here tonight who gets it done quietly week after week for Kokomo, and that's number 42, Demarius Warren. Let's talk about his night here tonight because it was spectacular.
Well, he was 80% from the field, 8 for 10 on the day. He had 19 points, so he was third in scoring on the day behind Skaggs and Persons. But 19 points, great job by him. But 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, and he came in today at 52% beyond the arc, the team best for the Wildcats. Adding to that, I mean, teams got to realize that they're going to have to step up and guard this man from the outside. And I think Demarius Warren is going to be a huge factor come sectional time for when teams sleep on that man.
Uncharacteristic in the winning streak that Kokomo is on, which is now at 6 wins in a row. They've usually had 4 players in double digits. They failed to do that tonight. They had 3. So who's the other guy that was maybe off his game a little bit tonight? Probably Michael Cox. And if he would have had a little more of, his shot here tonight, we still would have had 4 players in double digits. But perhaps he made way for Taylor Persons to get to the 1,000-point club here tonight.
Yeah, he had 7 points, a little less productive from the assist and steal side. But Kokomo, as a team defensively, the entire first half, absolutely did not come ready to play. Stepped it up the second half. I don't think Carter Skaggs scored a point in the last 12 minutes of this game. So Kokomo did a great job in the second half of securing that victory.
Before we knew it, Kokomo had more than a 15-point lead, and it was like, we were looking at the score at one point going, is that really the score? Is that a typo on the scoreboard? Couldn't be. Kokomo wins by 20 here tonight. Final thoughts and comments coming up here in our post game of basketball night at FastPlaySports.com. We are Fast Play.
Welding students from the Kokomo Area Career Center helped create a new look for Walter Cross Field.
They actually designed, built, and finished all the benches and screens and lattice work.
Hardest part of the project, the benches, personally, would have been the overhead welds I had to do when I was welding underneath the bench.
It kind of makes me happy. I mean, to see that it's out somewhere so people can see it.
Get out of here, man.
Oh, hello. One last thing here as we wrap up here tonight. I just wanted to get that. I buried my schedule for Kokomo's final games here. That's what we want to talk about. Where does Kokomo go from here to finish out the season? Well, Saturday night, weather permitting, we'll get that McCutcheon game in. Then we've got a game right back here at Memorial Gym on Tuesday night against Tipton. We're going to have that right here at FastPlaySports.com, so look forward to that. Then it's the trip to Richmond on the 21st. Now, we won't be able to carry that game for you, but we'll be thinking about it and watching it vicariously through whatever means we can. But that'll be an interesting test for the Kokomo Wildcats. And chances are, I think they'll have a 7-game winning streak as they go to Richmond here next week. That's going to be a big NCC finale for the Wildcats and for Richmond as well. So they got some good basketball in front of them.
And to me, that's the final measuring stick for this Wildcat basketball team going into the sectionals. The last team, Fort Wayne Northrop, don't know much about them, but number 10 in 4A, Richmond, or they're ranked 10th in 4A, that's Richmond. So Kokomo's definitely got that test left, and we'll see just how far this Kokomo team has come since the rebirth of Taylor Persons.
Well, it began before Taylor Persons' return. Let's make sure we point that out. But with Taylor Persons back, and when he gets into form, which probably will be right at tournament time, watch out. That sectional for Kokomo right here at Memorial Gym. So we're glad to bring all this basketball coverage to you. Thank our crew tonight. Thanks to our hosts here at Kokomo High School and Memorial Gym. That's basketball night here from Memorial Gym. Kokomo, a 20-point winner over Logansport. For Devin Schott, I'm Alan James. Good night from Memorial Gym and basketball night in Fast Play Sports.